Hey, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be applying this amazing mani mix-up, so stay tuned. Each box of nails comes with 24 to 30 nails. Each nail has a number on the bottom. As you can see here, that's a 0. The box with 24 has 0 to 9, and the box with 30 has 0 to 14. 0 being the biggest, and either 9 or 14 being the smallest. To make this easier and expedite the process, I've already laid out the nails that will fit my fingers. And obviously the smaller one, I think that might be a 9, and then the larger one will be like a 2. So your size, you will know after sizing the first time which one is your correct size, and it'll be easier for you to pick them out in the future. Each box also comes with a nail glue, a cuticle stick, and a file, which has a pink and a gray or black side. This side is great for taking off any excess nail glue or buffing your nails. This side is good for the buff right before application. I also, outside of what you get in the box, will totally recommend getting some alcohol and a cotton ball. And if you'd like to make this less sloppy, you can always purchase our brush-on glue, and I will show you how to apply with both the brush-on glue and the nail glue that comes in your box. The first step to applying nails is going to be to pick the nails out and lay them out just as I have. After you've done that, the next step is to use your buffer and use the pink side and buff each of your nails, which I have done that ahead of time, but you will buff each of the nails and make sure that they are a little bit rough so that the nail will be easily applied to it and the glue will adhere better. If you'd like to use a cuticle stick or need to push back your cuticles, you can do that as well. After you're done with that, you want to take your alcohol and you want to put it on a little bit of a cotton swab and go ahead and brush your nails with the alcohol. What this is going to do is it's going to dry the surface to help the glue stick better, and it is also going to help with making sure the nails last longer, because if you do get any type of moisture under the nails, you could cause maybe some green underneath. You don't want any of that, right? You want your nails to be dry, you want them to last longer, and you want them to not hold any water underneath. That is a big problem. You want to make sure that they are secure and they're on tight and you don't have any issues. Now for the fun part. You're going to want to open your nail glue so that you can use it. I would suggest in each box it comes with the silver paper. You can use that to put your nail glue on, or if you're using a surface that you don't mind getting messed up, that's fine. You want to make sure that your nail glue is sitting up or that you have the lid on in between each application. Don't do this on a surface that you're afraid that you might mess up. So I always start from pinky, pinky, ring, ring, and so on, so that especially when you have the longer nails, you're not having an issue with it being difficult to apply. If you want to, I'm going to show you on the next pinky, but if you want to apply a little bit of glue, you will just add a little dot. So when applying the glue, you can apply a little bit and make a very thin layer across your nail, or if you'd like for it to last a little longer, make it a little thicker. Don't get crazy with the glue though, because you don't want it to go everywhere. Once you have, I'm going to set that down. Once you have applied your glue, slide your nail in. I'm going to see if I can do this sideways. Slide your nail in downward and into the nail, into the cuticle, and then hold down. Hold down for about 30 to 40 seconds for each nail. Now I'll show you with this one. What I like to do is I like to put a drop of glue and then spread it around with the tip of the, I guess you would call it glue stick. Then you'll apply your nail. Again, you want to slide it into the cuticle and then hold it down. I also suggest that you don't press too hard on this, because if you do, I will show you on my thumb what has happened when I have done that in the past. It's just one of those things that you learn as you go. But if you are holding it down too tight, it'll create an indentation in your nail. This is healing from me like pushing way too hard on it. because the cuticle is new. And so if you put any pressure on there, I've got it on both of them. And I've learned, obviously learned not to do that anymore. So don't push down entirely too hard. Just hold it on the tip and hold it down. Try not to hold at your cuticle. You can see I didn't buff so great because there's still a little bit of glue on there, but that's okay. So I'm going to show you how to use the brush on glue as an alternative. This is the same glue that you get in this little stick, but it brushes on. So you can use a thin layer and brush it on, or you can use a thicker layer, just like nail polish, brush it on, then apply the nail as you would any other way. Slide it into the cuticle, hold it down, same thing, 30 to 40 seconds. Okay, I'll show you again. If you wanted it, this is my smashed up finger. If you want a thin layer, you can do a thin layer. If you want to make it last, then you can add a little bit more. Again, don't go crazy with the glue. If you put too much glue, it'll come out on the sides and it doesn't look so great, and you might get it everywhere. You might have to like wipe it off and get it on your clothes or get it on your countertop. You don't want that. So just try to apply as little as you can, but enough that you know that it will cover the entire nail so that you can hold the nail down and make sure that it stays. So far, so good. I'm going to finish these up. So we are all done, and there is the finished product. A nice little mani mix-up, adding 3 different kinds of nails. And again, you can glue it on with the glue stick that comes in your package, or you can buy an additional brush-on glue, and it makes it so much easier. There you go. Easy peasy. Takes just a couple minutes, lasts up to 2 weeks. And you can do all sorts of things. You can do just normal. You can mix it up. We also have so many other varieties of shapes, sizes, and styles.